If you're running ads for your Shopify store on Google, Meta, or TikTok, you're probably missing out on crucial conversion data without even realizing it. Ad blockers, browser restrictions, customer switching devices are just some reasons why your tracking pixels are not capturing the full picture. And when your algorithms work with incomplete data, your campaigns underperform. The solution to this problem has two parts. There's server-side tracking to make sure that you capture 100% of your conversion data, but that's only half the battle, because even complete data isn't enough if it's low quality. And that's where session enrichment comes in. Session enrichment turns basic conversion events into rich, detailed customer profiles that algorithms can actually optimize with. And this is exactly what TrackBee does. We combine both approaches, giving you complete data coverage while making that data more valuable through session enrichment. In this video, I'll explain how server-side tracking works, how we use it at TrackBee, and how we add session enrichment for the optimal result. So let's start with server-side tracking. Traditional tracking relies on your customer's browser to send data to the marketing platforms using their standard tracking pixels. But this method is very unreliable. A lot of the data gets lost along the way. Server-side tracking works differently. Instead of relying on the browser's native tracking pixels, the Shopify store itself reports the sale directly to the marketing platforms. Think of it this way. Your store always knows when someone buys something, even if the standard tracking pixel failed to track it. Your store captures everything. Every add to cart event, every started checkout, every completed payment, and every finished sale. So you want to use that reliable store data instead and send it to all connected platforms. That means no more lost conversions, no more lost data, no more making decisions based on incomplete information. But replacing standard tracking pixels with server-side tracking is not the solution. TrackBee doesn't replace your existing pixels, we work alongside them. Your pixels will keep sending their native data that platforms expect and prefer, whenever that's possible. TrackBee just fills in the gaps using server-side tracking by capturing every missed conversion and sending it to the platforms, but only if the standard pixel failed to do so. This is exactly what the algorithms of marketing platforms prefer. We handle deduplication automatically, so we're sure that every event gets sent to the marketing platforms just once. No missing data, no double data. Just complete, accurate tracking that gives the algorithms the full picture that they need. But we don't just capture missing data. We make your data more valuable with session enrichment. TrackBee builds unique shopper profiles for every visitor, capturing valuable data with each session. We capture as much first-party data and track every event across the shopping journey, even when they return days later. TrackBee continues to recognize your customers even if they return after a week, 2 weeks, or even 100 days later, while standard tracking loses visitors in a much shorter period of time. Let's take a real example. Imagine someone taps your Instagram ad, browses your store on the in-app Instagram browser, and signs up for your newsletter. 2 weeks later, they return through Safari on an iPhone and they abandon their cart. Without a shopper profile, this second visit becomes anonymous. And since the email address is gone, no cart abandonment email is sent out, which means you're missing out on potential revenue as a store. But when you use TrackBee, the email from the first visit is stored in a persistent shopper profile. If the person comes back to your store, they'll be recognized, even on a different device or browser. We match the visit to the profile, recover the click ID, recover the email address, and reconnect the dots. That anonymous cart abandoner, recognized by TrackBee. It now includes the email, so Klaviyo can trigger the cart abandoned flow and send out the cart abandoned email like it should. This goes way beyond what Klaviyo's standard server-side setup can do. We track significantly more abandonment events than Klaviyo does, and we connect them to the right shoppers with our persistent shopper profiles. When you combine complete tracking with session enrichment, your marketing platforms receive the full data they need for optimization, you get higher match rates and better return on ad spend on your advertising campaigns, and your Klaviyo flows will trigger much more, which will lead to 2 to 3 times higher abandonment revenue. For real examples of how our clients drastically improve their advertisements and Klaviyo results, check out our case studies via the link in the description. Better tracking, enhanced data, improved results. And the best part? Setting up TrackBee is so simple. You'll be live in 5 minutes, no developers are needed, no technical configuration, and automatic tracking starts immediately. While your competitors rely on incomplete data, you'll be giving the platforms the complete picture they need to find the right buyers for you. Ready to boost your campaign performance? Go to trackbee.io and get started with complete tracking today.